Hey folks, Professor of Everything here. I got a few problems to discuss today. First problem I have is with long division. I actually have a real problem with long division. You give me a remainder in my classroom, I'm going to fail you. I have a problem with the government stimulus check. Alright, what's this thing about? And apparently I have a problem with subtraction. Why is subtraction pissing me off this much? Start with long division. We were all taught how to do it wrong. Somewhere along the line, somebody decided that remainders were an appropriate thing to teach young children and lie to them and tell them that it's mathematically appropriate to do so. Yes, there are some specialty applications later on in your math career where you may be asked to express a remainder and it may have some meaning to somebody, but it's a piss poor way to learn how to do it from the start. Let's just take a look at a simple problem. Let's just see if we can divide 1 by 2. 1 divided by 2. Dividend, divisor, close parentheses, vinculum. 2 goes into 1 0 times. 0. 0. Subtract. 1. Remainder 1. 0, remainder 1. That's how you were told to do it. This is how we were all taught to do long division. What the is 0, remainder 1? That's a mathematically null statement. Let's try 1 divided by 3. 0, remainder 1. Are you telling me that 1 divided by 2 is the same thing as 1 divided by 3? This remainder shit has to go. Whew. Alright, now what is this thing? Government stimulus check. Alright, I'm not an economist, but I just showed you I know how to divide. So let's see what happens when we divide the government stimulus check up. 3 trillion, pushing 6 trillion now. Some people say it's going to get to 10 trillion. We're heading into July now. Who knows what else is going to happen? Let's see what happens with the 6 trillion. Let's divide the 6 trillion. We have roughly 330 million citizens, we'll say, give or take. Great cheat here. Expert tip on long division. See all these zeros? We can just get rid of those. It's going to be way easier. Zip. New division problem. 33 divided by, what is that number? I don't know. Let's just start doing it. Are we noticing a pattern here? I'm noticing a pattern. So this is going to be a repeating one. This is going to be a repeating decimal. It's going to keep going. We'll just cut it off right there. We'll use another vinculum to show that those numbers are going to keep going. So that's our share. That's every citizen's share of the stimulus check. I told you I had a problem with subtraction. I guess we ought to subtract the amount that I was given, the 1,200. Wait, 17? The difference here, is that right? 17? Where's this remaining amount? Where's my remainder? Where's the rest of my share? Folks, you need to call your senators right now. Find out where the rest of your share is. Of course, the truth is we know where the remainder is. We know where the difference is. We know that it went to already overbloated state budgets and that it went to still in the black corporate budgets, neither of which have to put food into their mouths. I don't know what to think of anybody willing to vote for a Democrat or a Republican ever again if they're willing to split up our country like this and not give us our share. Willing to split up our country like this and think we don't know how to divide and subtract. Alright, Professor of Everything, I gotta go. Wow, I got dark in a hurry. Professor sure was in a mood today. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Tune back in. He's not always that pissed off. Tune back in for more videos about everything. Learn something today. You had to learn something today, right? You didn't know what a vinculum was before you got here, did you? Do do you now? Come on, learn something. You give me a remainder in my classroom, I'm gonna fail you. Why is subtraction pissing me off this much?